In today's demonstration, we're going to see one of the types of hacking over web, which is mimicked on my own test environment using my virtual computer and host computer, both running on physically the same machine. But before starting to demonstrate as shown in the image here, let's first remind ourselves, being AI buffs of modern world, that hacking is an offense which includes remote execution of scripts on another computer without authorization, like in gaining unauthorized access, downloading, introducing viruses, and damaging systems, no matter for any ethical or unethical purpose, as an alibi. So, it is to be remembered that unauthorized access, downloading, introducing viruses, or damaging systems are punishable under Section 43, 66, and 66F of Information Technology Act, alongside provisions of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, in following legal procedures of national and international importance. At the international stage in this regard, there are many treaties like Budapest Convention on Cybercrime, which provides mechanisms for mutual legal assistance, extradition, evidence sharing, etc. Anyways, the demonstration here is of a model C2 server or command and control server, which is the backbone of RATs or Remote Access Trojans. Such C2 servers and RATs with more sophistication are widely and commercially available online. But in directly using those, one is restricted to their given features and may not understand how they work. As you can see in the image here, that such C2 server script, after its obscure delivery and execution on the target computer device, including Android phones, listens for instructions from the attacker. Thereafter, once the command is received from the attacker, it executes code or performs actions dictated remotely. This is called a RAT, or Remote Access Trojan behavior. This, to some extent, is like Metasploit payloads, which are written in Ruby and can't be easily modified to fit varied needs of users. I have provided the scripts used here so that one can easily follow the demonstration for practical understanding. Don't worry, the document file to be downloaded from Google Drive does not contain any virus because Google automatically checked for that at the time of uploading files. So, let's start the demonstration to practically understand what is meant by the image here. So, for the demonstration, let's first start the virtual Kali Linux computer, which will be used as target computer here, unlike others who often use it as attacker computer. If you don't have Kali Linux installed and you want to install it, you can visit the video in the I button above. The video contains necessary instructions together with software in its description box. Now open the Windows computer terminal as attacker computer and run both attacker and target computer screens side by side, as shown here. Now on target computer, install and set up the tool as shown here, which is helpful in tracing following attack demonstration. Please note that I found this tool important since other tools like netstat with its ntp command failed to trace attack execution in this case. Similarly, system native journal tool and other measures also failed in tracing the attack execution. Maybe I had made any mistake in my approach of tracing the attack. If so, you're welcome to let me know the correct approach of tracing by your valuable comment in this regard. Anyways, how to use this tool is shown after the attack demonstration here. On the attacker computer, press Windows plus R keys and open Notepad for the scripts that are also made available to you in the description box below. Here, the first script, named client.py, as you can see, is for remote command to be executed on the attacker computer, for triggering the subprocess script execution on the target computer, and also for receiving the output of such subprocess script execution. Note carefully that the script here has only the broadcast message and no subprocess script. Anyways, the script is to save that location on the attacker computer for later navigation to it, so that it can be run for the attack. Now, the second script, named server.py here, is to be executed on the target computer, so that the script to print like hello from Cali and so on is automatically created, then executed, and lastly deleted on the target computer. Moreover, such printing of output is to be on the attacker computer after sending trigger command for that. So, similarly save the script for transmitting it to the target computer. Such transmission in real-world scenario is usually done by embeddings and social engineering tactics by hackers, but that is not part of this demonstration. Instead, have used the VirtualBox's shared folder feature, as shown next. Now, this is how shared folder is mounted, so that any file kept in the designated folder on the host computer can be retrieved by the virtual computer that has enabled the shared folder feature on VirtualBox. After the script file is shared as shown here, it is moved to the downloads folder to mimic real-life situation as much as possible. Now, on the target computer, navigate to location where the server.py script is to be found. Then on attacker computer, navigate to location where the client.py script is to be found. Now, run the server.py script and see that it executes and waiting for the trigger to come from the attacker computer to proceed to its subprocess script creation, execution, and deletion. Now, on attacker computer, see that execution of the client.py sends trigger to the target computer for it to proceed to its subprocess as already explained, as a result of which the subprocess script execution output is printed onto the attacker computer, which had no such script on it, and the script is actually executed on the target computer. Lastly, to investigate such attack demonstration as to what scripts were executed, the steps shown here, using the tool installed and set up in the beginning, will reveal as shown here for anyone to analyze it. To conclude that both server.py and hello_script.py were executed on the target computer. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.